Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell them turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid.
It's Tuesday,
It is Tuesday.
and you're listening to Defenders Live on Mojo 50 Radio.
One day closer to the weekend.
Yes, it is. It is amazing, wonderful day. We've already been tagged on Twitter for some reason. I mean, come on, what are you guys doing?
I love it.
That's
I
it.
love it. That's
I
how
love it too.
awesome it is.
It is amazing. We have so many wonderful things to get to today. We have a sort of Building America segment that we're going to run through here in the first half. But before we do, first off, I need to let you guys know about one of our wonderful sponsors. That is Nostalgia Wild Rice. Or you can just go to mojowildrice.com because they don't know how to spell it, and neither do I. So mojowildrice.com. If you use the promo code SPRING10, you can get 10% off of everything that you buy on the website. Currently, right now, that is all the stuff. That's their wild rice from the United States. Our only native grain in the United States. It's gluten, sodium, fat, and cholesterol free. It's high in fiber and protein and zinc and trace minerals and all the stuff that you need for a daily basis. One serving meets most of your daily grain needs. It's also diabetic friendly. And if you don't like rice, that's okay. It's technically not. It's a grass. But if you also don't like rice, they have things like pepper jams, beer jellies, and whipped honeys. Just in case you like that sort of thing. So go to mojowildrice.com, use the promo code SPRING10, and get yourself 10% off of all of their wonderful products that they have there. I can't wait to try the waffles when we go down to MojoCon.
I hear it's going to be a virtual, never-ending
supply of...
Never-ending supply. This is what I hear. I don't know how true that is.
It'll be like the never-ending story, but just in buffet waffles.
In buffet style, yeah, waffles. Between
Buffet
Chef
waffles.
Patrick and Lori D, they're going to be cranking it out.
You better be making those, Lori D. I am calling you out, Lori D. You better be making me some waffles. Get in that kitchen and make me some waffles.
Make them some sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Those are good, too. Make waffle sandwiches.
MojoWildRice.com.
Mojo Wild Rice.
Springton. Got a little off traffic there.
Sorry, it's a
slightly off a tangent.
A little, speaking of people getting off tangents and out of traffic. Everybody knows that Kamala Harris loves getting her boys off.
Yeah, she does. It's almost like she's talented in that way.
Oh, and by that I mean Juicy Mullet. Juicy Mullet has gotten off of all charges today. We don't know exactly why. He was pretty much everybody said that he did it. And yet, all 17 charges were dropped against him right after Michael Avenatti got railroaded.
Yeah, it's and the best part is like Mullet turned around the whole time. Was like, "Oh no, I've been telling the truth. Oh no, I'm the victim here. Oh no, this legitimately happened to me, and I'm being screwed over because I'm a black guy and I'm gay and they hate me."
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. So, if anybody here was listening to earlier shows on the Mojo set, specifically Jeremy Hansen, in the very first segment that he did, he talked about Juicy Mullet, and he was saying that they're trying to whitewash the situation. My question is, and has and always will be, how can you whitewash a situation with Juicy Mullet?
Yeah,
he's a black gay man. It doesn't work. You can't whitewash a black gay man.
No, you
That's
can't.
Racist.
And here's the other thing about it is, let that if it had happened to you, let's put yourself in Juicy's Mullet situation, in his shoes. Put yourself in his shoes.
Sure.
What would have happened to you? 16 count felony counts of lying to authorities.
Yeah.
What would have happened to you?
Been put away for life or worse.
Yeah, if you got them all, at least probably. How many people would have walked in there after having some kind of a weird meeting and blah blah blah, and then suddenly come out and all the charges being dropped? And then how does that?
That would have been white privilege.
Well, I was gonna say that's what a lot of people would say, except for he's black.
Yeah, so it would have been gay black minority privilege.
Yeah, but I thought that they were the second-class citizens. I thought that they were part of the minority and marginalized. I thought they didn't have anything, and the man was keeping them down.
Pshaw, that is only Ilhan Omar.
Oh, well. Oh, that's right, because she's a woman. I forgot about that.
See, he's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man.
Yep.
And he's gay and black.
So he's like the trifecta.
Except for if he was a woman, it would be even better for him.
He would be the quadfecta?
Quadfecta. Yes.
Is that even a thing?
No.
I don't know.
No, but
anyway,
it is now.
It's a worthy mention. A lot of people
quadfecta.
are pissed. A lot of people are pissed. And look, anybody who thought that he was going to get the full book, full force of the law thrown at him, the full book is if you really thought that, then I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I wanted it to happen, but
we all wanted it. Yeah, no. But I knew he was not going to get in a lot of trouble.
Right,
okay.
Because his aunt is Auntie Kamala Harris.
Yeah, no, and I got that, but I'm saying
Juicy Mullet has Auntie Camel Toe.
Yo, I just had a bad mental
You're welcome
picture.
For that. Anyway.
But anyway, no,
moving on.
It's like I said, I didn't expect for a second that he was actually going to have to serve anything. If it was going to be like, hey, you're on house arrest kind of thing, or on some kind of a goofy probation or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's the extent of it that it was going to go. And it would go no further, and that was it. I honestly am a little surprised that he got off completely scot-free.
I'm not.
Does this mean that he's going to get his job back at the TV show Empire? Because they let him go.
No, he's not. He's not. No. Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak is asking us at DOA show, if whitewashing does not apply, how about shutting the lights off or hiding in the dark? Nice. Very well done. Very well done. I see what you did there. Good times. That's perfect.
Very good.
Okay, so along with other things being railroaded, the Green New Deal has failed.
Yeah,
the Green New Deal
didn't
fell
do
flat.
so well.
It fell flat, much like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's face.
There we go. I was waiting for the.
I had to get to it. Sorry.
See, this is what happens when you have everything.
I know.
Bail in the divorce and.
Hey, wait. You know what? We're back together, so it's all right. It's fine.
Yes, and what was funny about this is so the Senate tried to do an attempt. Let me go back to this. The Green New Deal, a sweeping Democratic proposal for dealing with climate change, which is just weather, fell at the first hurdle today as the Senate failed to reach the 60 votes necessary to begin the debate on the non-binding resolution.
Yes.
With 42 Democrats and Bernie Sanders all voting present.
Accounted for.
Yes, as in
we were here.
And that's it.
That's all we're doing. We're here.
That's all we're doing.
They voted Obama.
Pretty much. Now,
that's what he did for his entire.
I know. I get. I've never understood. Remember, folks, this is the only job that you can show up to and not do a damn thing and still get paid.
Yeah.
And apparently not get fired at the end of the term either. No senator voted to begin debate on the legislation, while 57 lawmakers voted against the breaking the filibuster. Democratic senators Doug Jones of Alabama, Joe Manchin of West Virginia, and
all the rest.
All them people joined the 53 Republicans voting no. Senator Angus King of Maine, who caucused with the Democrats, also voted no. So basically, this is just a giant.
I gotta stop you there. So Angus King.
Which just
his entire name just makes it sound like he's huge.
I know, doesn't it?
It's just he is larger. This man is larger than life.
Yeah,
his first name is Angus.
I imagine him to be like 6'6", 200 or 350
pounds
or 315 pounds.
Yeah,
with a beard and like he just kind of sombers in with.
I really hope this is true because if he's like this little minuscule guy and like, oh hi, my name is Angus. And,
hi, my name is Angus, and I'm the independent from Maine.
My name is Angus King.
See, I'm gonna look that up. Why
you gotta look
make
that
fun
up.
of him. I'm gonna look it up.
No, don't. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. But what we do have time for is some Tar River Arms.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We have time for Tar River Arms because it is America's first virtual gun store. They're making it easier and more comfortable than ever to purchase your firearms online. What?
He's not our big.
Oh gosh, he's a tiny guy, isn't he?
He looks like a Southern Baptist preacher.
Oh, okay. Well, that could work. That could work.
No, it does.
Tar River Arms is modernizing the online firearm sales to accommodate your online generations. Also, if you prefer brick or mortar, just wait until July.
Yeah.
They will have a brick and mortar store available for you come July.
But
it'll be there, and we will be there.
Yeah,
because we live close enough.
Live.
Yeah, we live close enough. We are going to get with Kurt. It is going to be amazing. Great guns, great prices at a great service. Not only do they have that, but weekly specials that eliminate your shipping and brokerage fees. It's a veteran-owned and operated organization. Plus, they have layaway and consignment options available. Go to traguns.com. traguns.com. Tell them that Steven over at Mojo sent you. traguns.com.
.com. Oh my goodness! I'm scanning the social medias real quick.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with the social medias?
No, I'm just scanning them.
Oh, you're just scanning them. Why are you scanning them?
My phone's going off all over there next to me, and that's why.
Yeah, Twitter.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak is throwing up the
blasting memes at us. We're getting blasted with memes,
and a couple of them we can read, but.
Yeah, we'll do that later. But first, I believe we have somebody to talk to, right?
We do. We have a guest.
Yay, a guest!
We have a guest.
Yay, a guest! Like
Baron
I said,
Rice.
Yeah, it's kind of a Building America segment.
It is a Build America segment. Baron Rice from Arcadian Flag Company is a guy that I met actually about a couple weeks ago. I'll say a couple weeks ago, probably close to a month.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, when we and the family were at the rodeo, and he has an amazing company. Making wooden flags and everything else. Baron, you there, man? How you doing?
I'm here. I'm doing great tonight. How about you guys?
Man, we're having a ball.
It is amazing.
So tell everybody real fast a little bit about yourself, who you are, how you got started.
Well, I'm a retired Marine. I got started back in 2017. I was still in the service at the time, and I ended up having to have a back surgery.
Uh-huh.
So, when you're hurt and you can't do a whole lot of things, I got bored, and I went in my garage, and I said, I wonder if I can carve something. So I brought up a picture of the Marine Corps' Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, and I laid it out, and I actually carved it, and showed it to my wife, and she was like, it's an amazing job. And then I just kept thinking bigger. I wonder what else I can do with it. So I turned it into a flag. Brought my neighbors over. My neighbors like, oh, my God, you did this just from scraps of wood? I'm like, yeah. So I got to thinking, well, I wonder if I make some by the time I go back to work, see if anybody would maybe start purchasing the flags.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. I made a couple of flags. I went back down to Camp Lejeune, where I was stationed, and before I can really even walk in the door at work carrying these things, people ask me about them and buying them right off me. It's like just right there on the sidewalk. So then I got to thinking, I started watching more videos to how to do better carvings. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to make a business out of this, how can I make this faster?
Mm-hmm.
I got into doing graphic design.
Okay.
And then I learned how to operate what's called a CNC machine. It's basically a computer-operated router that does all the carvings for me. I just did it my designs in the computer, and then I can transfer it to the machine and just watch it carefully and hopefully don't burn the house down.
That'd be good. Let's not burn the house down. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's kind of counterintuitive, really.
Really is. It really is.
and it took me a while to get the shade of because most of my flags and most of the items that I make are all hand torched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it took me a good while to get that torch down. I mean, we had bonfires just about every weekend because I was either doing it too much or charring it, or you can't really fix it.
It actually turned into ash, you know.
That's what happens when I try.
Yeah, it turns ash, but it's now, to me, the wood burning part of it is an art. Because, you know, you get some people out there and you try to show them how to do it, you know, and just like I was when I was starting out doing it, they're burning the wood, and, you know, and so now it's just an art to me. So I really enjoy it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you're from Camp Lejeune, you said you were is where you were last stationed?
Yep, that was last station in Camp Lejeune. We've had our house here in considered Youngsville. It's more burned than anything from the last 8 years. And I was traveling back and forth. I was down at Camp Lejeune during the week, and then I would come home on the weekends, work on the flag business, go back to work, come back next weekend, and finish up whatever carving I can do. And eventually we became an LLC back in, I believe it was December of 2017.
Nice. That is amazing. So LLC, December of 2017. You've been doing this for basically almost 2 years now, and it's just getting better and better, isn't it? I mean, if you guys are looking at the Facebook page, or you're over on the MeWe, I'm posting up pictures on the Facebook pages going through the cycle, and on the MeWe's, I'm posting up the pictures that I pulled. If you aren't actually at their Facebook page, it is amazing what he does. The American flag skull is freaking baller. I mean, come on. There's no other way you can describe that. It is baller.
If a white guy with glasses can say baller, that means something.
That's right. If a white guy with glasses is telling you something's baller, it is baller. All right. 1776 flag is amazing. The Don't Tread on Me American flag, but that's actually in the shape of America. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this stuff is legit for real. Real fast, Baron, do you have what's your social medias? Do you have any way people reaching you real fast to?
Well, people can always reach me through my Facebook page. It's Arcadian Flag Company. They can just type it up at Facebook. And lately, everybody's been telling me it's one of the first pages that pops up now for people to actually search. It has my phone number on there. People can feel free to text me or message me through that Facebook app. We're finding that Facebook is one of the Facebook market that they came out with in the last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting ready to open up a virtual store.
Nice.
Through Facebook. So look for items being stocked here soon. That way people can just click on it, type through Facebook, and then we offer shipping. If not, we do local pickups as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So
that
local
awesome.
pickups when you can. There's shipping available with everything. You're going to have a website coming up soon. Obviously, we will have you back on when you have it, so you can announce it. That is amazing, and I'm flabbergasted at these at this art, man. I've been looking over it since we got you on the phone, dude, and it's just.
When I met him at the rodeo, I kept passing by the desk going, man, I really want this. I really want I was like, this is some nice stuff right here and affordable. And that's the kicker is like most of these places that you go into are astronomical. They want, a couple $100 or more. And you're just like, dude, it's a piece of wood and a little bit of paint. I got it, but it's some craftsmanship unlike anything I've seen in this. And it's all different. It's not just hey, it's a burnt American flag and it's charted. No, this has got like designs specifically in some cases for a certain one. One I seen the latest come out today was you got one out as American flag that's painted up a little bit and charred up and everything, but it's for linemen. You know?
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones I got posted too.
Yeah, over the I believe, matter of fact, the radio show when we met, we had a gentleman come up and ask me if we've ever done any lineman stuff, and I told him, I said, no, I haven't. I said, but we do custom work. We do a lot of custom work at Arcadian Flag. So just about any image that I can get in like a black and white line drawing or photograph, I can translate it into a code to get it actually into wood, and that's what's amazing about this.
So what you're telling me is we could get a Defenders logo.
Yeah, we can.
Wooden flag here is what you're saying is.
Exactly right. Your logo that you got with an eagle with wings and stuff.
Our vectored eagle on wood, brother.
Oh,
sorry.
So nice.
I just got a tad bit excited there for a moment. Bear with me.
So, are you saying that you got a little bit of the hardwood there?
Just speaking of wood.
Is that a fir tree or is that more of a maple?
No,
and
like
you
a sapling.
So do you sample different types of wood, or do you go through the entire process? Like how do you find the right color? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Well, I generally primarily use oak as well as white pine. I found that with the oak in itself, once you start adding the torch look to it, and then you start clear cutting it, it brings a nice brilliant color to it, especially when you start adding some stain to the wood as well. The oak is what we consider our top of the line when it comes to the carvings. The pine, the white pine in itself, most people say, "Oh, pine's really hard to carve." I don't find it. I've done a lot of research and a lot of what we call feeds and speeds with the CNC machine, and I found just the right speed to give me that great quality look that you saw at the show in February. So we stick to those two because it's local, it's easy to find, and it's just good wood to work with.
Heck yeah, man.
That's amazing.
I'm telling you, like this stuff is amazing. If y'all haven't looked, you need to look.
And if you're on the MeWe's and you're looking at this stuff with us, Priceless 6 Jill Hole says it right on. The prices are phenomenal.
Yes.
The prices are phenomenal. It is amazing. You've gotten some people already on here saying they're beautiful, they want them, and that's just what it is. These things are great. They are amazing, and we definitely want you to check it out. I've posted the link several times on our Facebook page and everything else, but it's facebook.com/ let me pull it up just to make sure I don't get it wrong. Yeah, facebook.com/ Arcadian Flag.
ARCADIAN flag.
Right.
Just in case you can't spell like me.
Exactly. Check them out because this guy is he's definitely got an eye and a talent for this.
Yes.
And you should benefit just like we're going to soon.
Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Either you personally, Dylan, or the show might benefit from this very, very soon.
Both, and soon. And like I said, we'll have him back on for sure as he grows and everything. We're gonna grow with him. We're gonna have him back on when he gets the websites and more stuff, and periodically just to keep him around. So, and like I said, he does fully customizable stuff. So
Matt Locke's been looking at this, so and he
is.
likes it too. So you might hear him on Matt's show one day. You never know.
You never know, man.
There might be some more expansion coming on with the Mojos and the Building America segments. It might be a good thing. But Baron, so we have once again, it's facebook.com/ Arcadian Flag. Your name is Baron Rice. This is the Arcadian Flag Company. Check them out. Anything last words that you want to say real quick?
No, I just want to thank you guys for having me on tonight, and I welcome all custom orders coming my way.
There you go. Thank you, Baron, for sticking in with us. We'll check on with you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, commercial break. Yay!
Yay!
Commercial break! No, I'm not joking. That guy's amazing.
Right? Dude. And apparently it's a bigger hit than I thought. Like, because I was looking at
Wait,
stuff on
what do you
on the
mean it's a
MeWe's
bigger
too,
hit
so-
than you thought? Come on.
Well, no, like the MeWe's, like
What?
Matt is liking it.
Well, yeah, Matt's on the MeWe and he's on the Facebook, though.
Let's see that.
He's liking them on both things.
Peachy likes it.
Napping
Megan likes it.
Navigator on Twitter. Did Dylan just climax? Sure
Almost.
sounded like it.
Almost. Hold on, where is it? Okay, hold
It's
on.
on the Twitter.
I got the I got to do it on my phone because it won't let me GIF through here.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't
on
GIF
the
through
tweet
the
deck.
tweet deck.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm about to. It's gonna be funny.
Matt Luck says he is everywhere.
I know, everywhere. And
We know
nowhere.
you're everywhere, Matt. That's the worst thing about it. You know? You're very large. You've got a loud mouth, and you're everywhere. It's crazy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So close, so close. And I just saw.
Oh yeah, what's behind you, Dylan? Real quick.
What is behind me? Oh, American Pride Roasters.
Oh yeah, a bag of American Pride Roasters. Which one is that? The Taft?
No, that is the Pea Hat Matt.
Pea Hat Matt. Speaking of Matt.
Speaking of Matt, see, it's almost like planned or something.
All the respect, Matt. All respect.
It's not our fault you had to wear that thing.
Nope, you lost that bet. All right, coming back. And we're back. You're listening to Defenders Live. This is Steven and Dylan. We are on Mojo 50 Radio. You can find us on the iHeartRadio app if you don't know already, or if you're listening to the podcast, which you probably can, and that's fine. We're okay with that. But you need to check us out live and all the other wonderful talk shows on the Mojo 50 Radio station.
Yeah, so where can they find us, Steven?
Well, you can find us on iHeartRadio. That's where you find the station. If you want to find our stuff, fine. It's at DOA Show on the Twitters. It's at DOA Show on everything. It's www.doashow.com/shop if you'd like to buy some swag or some Jackhole Nation gear, or maybe some Defenders gear like a mug or other such things. Go check it out. It is amazing. You'll love it. It is great stuff.
You will never be sorry.
You will never be sorry. What is going on with the Facebooks and the Twitters?
That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Sorry. I had my glasses and I took them off and I got back on and go.
Come on, old man. Get your glasses on.
At least I have them today.
Yeah, you and
My
your
God.
readers. Napping Gator says, did at Dylan Lyles just climax? Sure sounded like it. No. Close.
No.
It was
so
close.
That
really
close.
close.
And I gifted it, whatever.
He has blue balls.
I just...
At DOA Show. I love
I
Angus
did not
King.
trade in my lamp, Nicole, over on Facebook. I did not trade in the lamp. It's traded in the lamp for some APR coffee.
Some P Hat Matt.
P-Hat.
Johnny Mac over on Twitter says, at DOA Show, I loved Angus King and Phantasm. Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one.
More like
Again,
Anus King.
This close. You were this close.
So close. Tain't gonna
So
do it.
close.
Tain't gonna do it.
There's a lot of taint going on.
There is a lot of tainting. All right. Speaking of taints and other things that are probably not things that you should be talking about, this area of our show is represented by Cat Coolers. Cat Coolers.
Represented by?
Yes, represented by Cat Coolers.
Okay, no,
CatCoolers.com. They will love to represent us in this. CatCoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, as the promo code, and you get 10% off. Not only are they rugged, made in the U.S., and fully customizable, but they come in 5 colors.
What colors are they?
Well, they're white,
Mm-hmm.
They're black.
Okay.
They're yellow.
Mm.
They're camouflage.
Well.
And they're black.
But you already said black.
Oh, right. Yeah, that last one is black with a blue stripe when it gets cold.
Oh.
No need to fear. Jeremy Hansen is here. Okay.
You're late.
You're so freaking late. I listened to your show and you're late. Fully customizable. You can put the Defenders logo, the Mojo logo. You can put Brad Stagg's face on the top of it so that the ladies can sit on it and make him happy. I don't care what you do, but you can do any of that when you go over to catcoolers.com. It's catcoolers.com. Use Steven as your discount code for 10% off. What?
Nothing. Poor
what?
Hanson.
What are you laughing at?
No, because I wanted to say, like,
Madlock is telling us it's called blue collar. The secondary black is called blue collar.
Makes sense.
No, it's black with a blue stripe. It's like red stripe but blue. Red stripe. Hooray, beer. Come on. Got to keep up with the.
No, I was up. I'm just leave that right there.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak is asking, do cat coolers come with yoga pants? No, but you can buy the yoga pants over on DOAshow.com.
If you buy a cat cooler, we might make that arrangement.
Yes.
We'll send one over.
Oh, we are bell deficient.
You're being called. Well, this is what happens when only one of us have a bell.
Yes. You need to buy a new bell.
I'm trying. I don't want to. I don't see the problem is I'm trying to find a bell with the same sound as what you have.
That is
the one we had jointly.
Highly difficult.
It is because the one that like you have, I can get that, but I have to buy like 12 of them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that, and they don't sell just the one. So
it's true. It's true. By the way, Peekapool over on the Twitter says it's GIF, not GIF.
I know, and I don't care.
I know you don't care.
I don't care anymore.
Jimmy cracked corn and he don't care.
Yeah, but apparently it was enough for someone to write a song about it. So it meant something to somebody.
It did mean something to somebody.
Anyway, you know what else
Dakota.
means something to somebody?
South Dakota?
Yes.
Yes.
The governor over there has signed multiple pro-life laws, including an ultrasound requirement and end-of-life parental involvement.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Peoria, South Dakota. Pierre, let me read properly. South Dakota. The South Dakota's Republican governor, Kristi Noem, signed a slate of bills into law Wednesday to impose various new restrictions on abortions and responsibilities on the physicians committing them, as well as a new safeguard for patients' rights.
Really?
Yes. This is a quote from Noem. Quote, a strong and growing body of medical research provides evidence that unborn babies can feel, think, and recognize sounds in the womb.
Duh.
These are people. Did you say stop?
I said duh.
Oh, I thought you said stop.
No, you're good. You're good.
These are people. They must be given the same basic dignities as anyone else. Our work isn't done until abortion is eliminated completely, but this is a step forward for life, end quote.
It is a step forward. And here's the thing. These bills are getting pushed through in some of the in the same way that progressives push their crap through. And it's actually the right way to push it through. You start it by push it through. I wasn't even thinking about it. It wasn't there. I had to go back through the bells. Okay. You have to start at a local level.
Yep. Absolutely.
The closer to the local community that you can make a law, the more likely it is to pass. Not only that, especially when it's pertaining to that community and how it develops. Not only that, but the more communities that get involved with those laws and pushing the same legislation, the more likely it'll get attention on the federal level, and the more likely that you'll actually see a push on the federal side to make sure that it gets into law.
Yeah. Yep.
And
We've
so
been saying this forever.
This is what, number 5?
5 or
One, two,
6.
three.
Yeah.
This is number 5. This is the 5th state that have been that have made these laws and like either voted on them in legislation or have signed them into law.
Yeah, and this is quickly becoming a thing, and you know, praise God, because this if you looked at just the federal side of things and the way that everybody's screaming at the top levels, you're almost have no, you know, a little feeling of, I don't know, hopelessness.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start seeing stuff like this, where, you know, there are people that are standing up and saying, no, here's a line, and we will stay on this side, and
Yep.
we will not cross it. It is very reassuring for those of us that
don't
on that
see
small
that
end.
happening. Yeah. And it's another push, another small step in the right direction is the best we can hope for at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Sarah Stowe, the CEO of Planned Parenthood, North Central States.
That one.
Yeah, you know, PPNCS.
Yeah, PP.
Shot back at South Dakota. Quote,
Really?
has already squandered hundreds of thousands of dollars in litigation fees fighting for medically unnecessary abortion restrictions, end quote, and claimed that the new laws are, quote, based on medically inaccurate information and contrary to the recommendation of healthcare professionals, end quote. By the way, PPNCS, the Planned Parenthood North Central States,
Yes.
Runs South Dakota's only abortion facility. So they're literally the minority.
Yes.
It is a single solitary thing out there by its lonesome. Yep.
All by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are trying drastically to hold on to whatever they can hold on to.
Yeah, side note.
Which is not a life. But anyway, go ahead.
Jeremy Hansen has decided to take over the Facebook page, and he's saying Minnesota has passed a law today that you cannot talk on a cell phone while driving unless you're wearing a scarf or hijab.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard that. I think the headphones went out for a moment. Can you repeat that?
Minnesota has passed a law today that you cannot talk on a cell phone while driving unless you are wearing a scarf or hijab.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't get that. What is it? What is wearing a scarf or a hijab that makes it you more safer on the roads with a phone?
First off, more safer.
More safer.
Homeschooling.
No, safer than that's homeschooling. Shut up.
Homeschooling.
How does it make you safer than just say the average Joe
doesn't.
who's riding around in a ball cap? Or
it doesn't.
It doesn't. Are you sure about that? Because normally a person would write laws like this because there is some kind of a distinction.
Well, what they do is they just slide the phone next to their ear, and the hijab holds it.
So you're saying it's a wonky version of hands-free?
Yes, it's a wonky hands-free.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they just kind of slide it in. It's kind of like that because it's so tight around their face, and so they just slide it in and make sure it's inserted all the way. And
they got it in there deep, huh?
Yeah. Very.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. Almost to the point where my wife's yelling at me to stop ringing the bell.
Stop ringing the damn bell. Children are sleeping. It's annoying. Stop it.
It really is. Okay. But to get back onto track, because that is way off base for what we were talking about. Here in, speaking of passing bills and legislation and other such things.
Heading a little closer to home.
Yep. Here in North Carolina, they've decided to pass a bill to ban genital mutilation.
I'm sorry. What?
They decided to pass a bill to ban genital mutilation.
In North Carolina.
Yes.
Which is
so no more snipping of the tip.
But
or snipping of the lady parts.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting ready to say. So I guess we now have a laundry list of stories where this has been happening. I mean, it has been rampant in the greater Raleigh-Durham area, the Triangle, as we call it out here. They have been nonstop stories. It's almost irritating. Every 2 minutes, it's like, here's a puff piece, genital mutilation story. Here's the weather, genital mutilation story. It's how it is.
All the local stories in North Carolina are just talking straight about genital mutilation. Yes. No.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
So, what was the point?
They want to preempt it. See, North Carolina lawmakers, North Carolina law would make it a severe felony for anyone to perform female genital mutilation on a child under a measure advancing in the General Assembly. The Senate voted unanimously on Monday evening for prohibitions which have surfaced after a federal ban was struck down in November.
But this goes back also just sidebar. This is on children though.
Well, this is on any female. Basically, it's anti-Sharia law policy.
It is, but the
which
way
I'm
okay
okay with.
The top is on a child. But again, this is like, I don't know if anybody knows anything about North Carolina. I've been here most of my life, almost all my life. Like this is still part of the Bible Belt. Like literally, Steven and I are within. Steven's a little bit further away, but I mean, I'm 20 minutes. I'm 20 minutes from Southeastern Baptist Seminary.
Yeah.
Okay. The particular town that we're closest to, that I'm closest to, is probably the single most. I don't want to say probably the single most religious town in North Carolina, arguably.
Arguably, yes, but also some of the most terrible.
This is true. Well, it's because they don't beat their kids. They're too busy reading and studying.
Yes. So here's the thing. The legislation is now heading to the North Carolina House. Also punishes a parent who allows the child's genital mutilation or removal to occur. The first offense conviction is punishable by at least 3 years in prison. The Senate voted. The Senate voted unanimously on Monday evening for the prohibition, which has surfaced after a federal ban was struck down in November. A federal judge did say that the state can regulate it. So,
which is fine. I mean,
yeah. Here's the thing. I'm okay with this law overall because what is it doing? It's stopping something that has already been tried to stop. You know.
The sad part is that we're having to write a law to stop it.
Yeah, we're having to write a law to stop it. Why? Because so many things are screwed up in our nation that we have to make sure to write every law into place so people understand piece by piece, little bit by little bit, every insignificant detail about why or why not.
I would argue, though, that what differences is it going to make? Because going back to the beginning of the show, look how well it worked out for, Jussie Smollett. You know what I mean? How many laws did he break? And
17, apparently. And
it didn't do a damn thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So who the hell cares about a law? Let's go into gun-free zones or whatever, because that stops people from shooting things, right?
Sure.
Apparently, we're in an age where laws are literally nothing.
Yes.
So what is the point other than pandering or
it's more it's kind of like it's like your parents putting their foot down after they've been pampering you for the last 17 years.
It's kind of a day late and a dollar short, but
yeah,
whatever.
Basically it's day late, dollar short. And if you like this sort of law because it represents the values that you believe in, but you don't like other things like abortion, Planned Parenthood, and the like of them, maybe you should check out Patriot Mobile. Because your cell phone company right now, if you don't have Patriot Mobile, is supporting things like Planned Parenthood, Bloomberg gun control plans, the stalemate at the border, and other things. Make the simple switch to Patriot Mobile today. Join the thousands of Americans using Patriot Mobile and get reliable nationwide coverage. Watch your hard-earned money go to things like your First and Second Amendment rights, your border security, your sanctity of life, everything that you hold dear to you. Veteran-led Patriot Mobile donates a portion of every bill to conservative causes like the Heritage Foundation, the NRA, the Susan B. Anthony List, and so much more. It can't be easier to start with them. Their unlimited plans start as low as $20 a month for talk and text. If you need more motivation, Use the promo code DOC when you call them at 1-800-A-PATRIOT. That's 1-800-A-PATRIOT, promo code DOC. And, or check them out online at patriotmobile.com/doc. That's patriotmobile.com/doc, and get up to 2 activation fees waived on the spot. Look, enough is enough. Join the fight today. 1-800-A-PATRIOT, promo code DOC, or patriotmobile.com/doc.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak at DOA show. Is North Carolina's genital mutilation law an infringement on those transgender people?
No.
You know, it would have been if
it should be.
It would have been if if we still had that bathroom bill.
Yes, if we still had the bathroom bill,
it would have had an issue there. But
yeah,
they poo-pooed that a long time ago. So.
Yeah. Speaking of poo-pooed.
You're welcome. I did that on purpose.
I know you did.
That's called a segue, people.
This man did it on purpose to a cop who fed a homeless man dog poop sandwiches. Gets to keep his job?
I had a joke that I was going to say, but this is a family-friendly show, so
I really don't think it is right now. It's after dark, dude.
It's not 10 o'clock yet. You know the standard 10 o'clock is when it goes bad.
No, it is after dark.
But anyway, an officer, police officer in Texas, may have been able to get his dismissal overturned for giving a homeless man a sandwich filled with feces, but is currently facing the wrath of the Twitter sphere over his act. Matthew Luckhurst, which is a hell of a name, by God, of San Antonio Police Department, was able to keep his job over a technicality after the incident that saw him picking up dog poop, placing it on a piece of bread, then placing the sandwich in a styrofoam container in the guise of a half-eaten meal that he then that had been provided by a local religious group for the homeless in the city.
So he posed as a person, he posed as somebody who was giving out food to the poor. Yep. And took dog poop, put it on some bread, and fed it to a man. Yeah. The sleeping man would eventually wake up, pick up the container, even possibly ate what was in it. Users on social media have not held back on their disgust of the officers. The Daily Mail has reported. One said, quote, San Antonio cop Matthew Luckhurst is a sick F. Yes. End quote. Definitely. Another added, quote, should have been punished, horrible person, and should have been fired. But that's SAPD for you. No morals, no justice. Yes. End quote. And see, the whole idea behind him is keeping his job. Like you said, it's a technicality. Okay. He won an appeal. Okay. And so he technically still has a job. He's on leave. He's on leave. So they're paying him to do nothing. They're paying him to sit at home and collect a check right now. After feeding a man poop. And it's not the only time. Yeah, he apparently has a thing for the poo. He likes to get his hands dirty. There you go, ding. Yeah, like I told Steven, if you do it one time, that's okay. So that's a practical joke or a douchey thing or whatever. And you would never do it to a homeless person first. Yeah, but 2 or more times, that's not. That's you have a sick fetish. That crosses into fetish territory at that point. Yeah, that's you are a sick individual. You have a sick fetish. What is wrong with you? How are you on the police force? Yeah, how did you hide that? Basically, in the technicalities, they tried saying it was one of those things that it was possible that even though he took the poo and he took it and put it on the sandwich and he put it in the thing, you can't prove that he intentionally was trying to make anyone eat it. He was just being a jerk. Like just wasting food, basically. Well, wasting some bread. Yeah. Which, again, is the technicality they used. It wasn't, he could argue you can't, find out for sure if it was. If the man ate it and whatnot. Yeah, or if he really ate it or any of that jazz. And I don't care. Like, there's a point. There's a certain line you would assume that police officers were supposed to maintain. And I don't think feeding someone or even playing with poo
and making poo sandwiches kind of falls underneath the standard that is as a police officer. I could be wrong. I've never been a police officer myself.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that someone might need to have an eval done.
Maybe
the psychological nature.
Maybe so. Zig the trucking gator says, "Is he German?" We all know how the Germans like that scat porn fetish.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do. Them are some. I mean, if you had, the leader that they used to have, you would be into poo too.
Yeah, because at least it's better than, burning people alive.
Pick a pool, the Starkey Jackal on Twitter. Is that dude related to Francis O'Rourke?
In relation, Donna Ray Ivy. Beto plays with his poo.
There you go.
Good job, guys. You guys are related.
There's a lot of Beto tonight. I love it.
Wow.
Good
And
catch.
That's the thing. You guys are amazing. How do you guys pick up on this stuff?
It's almost like they
watch shows and listen and stuff.
All day, every day.
Asking for a friend Jackhole says, while I can't condone giving a crab sandwich to a homeless man, I certainly... No, I don't understand it either. Correct. That is the correct response.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak at DOA show. So this police officer is not just a pig. He's a dirty monkey, too.
He's very foul.
He's a dirty, dirty boy.
And in relation to other stuff, I heard at the press conference after the announcement all charges were dropped, Rahm Emanuel and the chief of police were not happy campers. The $10,000 was an insult.
Yeah.
That was Virginia Jackhole, yep, over on the Juicy Mullets.
Yeah. No, and I'm absolutely like it. Again, we all knew he was not going to get the full book thrown at him, but you kind of had hoped that there was going to be something, you know, a teeny tiny something. Even if this poo sandwich, for instance, throw the poo sandwich.
Maybe a poo sandwich. Maybe at least like probation. At least probation. Maybe not. I don't know. B from the SAV says, at DOA show, forced to miss most of the show. This tweet is just to make sure I show my love for the defenders.
Aw.
Please dock my listeners' pay.
Considered it docked.
It's docked. You're good, John.
I like the way that you use the word forced. Define forced.
Forced to miss the show.
Look, as long as you weren't like what Jeremy Hansen was doing, because, he's like, oh, I'm late, but... we all know for a fact The Bachelor's over. So
yeah, The Bachelor's over. So I know what you're doing, Jeremy. You're watching the kids' version of Top Chef or whatever it is.
That's exactly what it is. And he's trying to recreate stuff. That's what he's doing. I know you could do that with lemon.
Yeah, you're watching Master Chef Junior. I know that.
That's it.
Look, don't try to play us and say, "Oh, I was listening. I was listening on the iHeart radios." No, you weren't. You were watching Master Chef, and you know it.
Oh, it was going to come back full circle with the juicy mullet. Larky Farkin on Twitter. So dozens of people kill themselves every year due to gang violence, and Rahm doesn't bat an eye. Some punk-ass actor with a chip on his shoulder fakes a hate crime, and now he's concerned about a crime.
Yeah, now he's concerned.
So freaking lootly. It's so fake. So fake.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. If you don't listen to the podcast, you will be incarcerated. That was in response to the B from the SAV.
Yeah, yes. I figured, yeah.
Yes, that is true. You will be incarcerated. It is the thing.
Punishment is swift and merciless. That's for sure.
Before we go, guys, we do need to let you guys know about one last place. That's therichsolution.com.
Yeah.
TheRichSolution.com is the place that you can go to find the 8 obstacles that everyone needs to conquer for optimum health. You can also find the Doc Thompson Health Challenge there. It was created by Brad Staggs. He thinks it's something that Doc would have been proud of. It's something that he has used to get the Mojo 50 community together for a common cause to heal, survive, and thrive. It's a 90-day challenge. It was started on the 4th of March. You can still jump in today. Go to TheRichSolution.com, TheRichSolution.com, and check them out.
Yay! That music's time. It's time to go.
Yes, it is.
It's time to go. Go to doaeshow.com for everything that is Defenders Live. Also go to mojo50.com for everything that is Mojo. Show them some love out there as well. Also, we are still looking for a hashtag.
We have
a couple of front
think
runners
we
doing
think
really
we got
good,
something.
but we still going it for at least to the end of the week.
Yep.
Info.com or info@doashow.com.
Info@doashow.com. Yeah, send us there. It'll be there. We'll be there.
You could win a cup.
You could win a cup. Check out tomorrow night. We're going to have Matt Locke on with us.
Yeah, we will.
We're going to be talking about his loud voice, his beer, and all the rest of the stuff. Check us out. Keep listening. We'll be there.
Have a good night.
Exactly. Have a good night, guys.